The Islamorada shawl is a beautiful top-down construction crochet shawl in a half hexagon shape. As you can see, there are many ways you can style and wear a half hexagon. It looks beautiful in so many different ways. To make the beautiful Islamorada crochet shawl, we're going to be using 1 hank of Be So Fine yarn. It's fingering weight bamboo yarn. This is colorway Passionate Plum, and this is hand painted colorway Berrylicious, and the whole shawl only takes 1 hank of yarn. We're also going to be using a size G7 crochet hook. It's also 4.5 millimeters. We're going to start at the very top of the shawl with some foundation ovals, and we're going to work from the top down with increases in our corners and along the sides until we come all the way down to the bottom, and then we're going to put a very simple but beautiful edging on it. Let's get started. There is a free pattern plus charts available for this shawl. It's on my website, and that information will be linked in the video description box below, so please check it out. Also, you can order the yarn Be So Fine from my website, and the link for that will be below as well. You want to start by tying the crochet hook, or tying the yarn onto your crochet hook, and we're going to start with our first oval. What I mean by that is we're going to chain 4, and we're going to work a treble stitch into the 4th chain from our hook. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the 4th chain from your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We now have an oval, and what I mean by that is that we have kind of like a starting ring, but we're going to work a strip of starting rings, if that makes sense. So it makes it easier to work our stitch pattern, and it's a lot stretchier and a lot prettier than a starting chain. So we're going to need a total of 9 of these. So we're going to start with our second one, chain 4, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the 4th chain from your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We now have 2 foundation ovals. Chain 4, yarn over twice, insert your hook into the 4th chain from your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, through 2, and through 2. We now have 3 foundation ovals. We want a total of 9, so you go ahead and do 6 more. Oh, okay, we've got 9. I'm going to set that down so you can see what it looks like. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 foundation ovals. Okay, we're ready to begin row 1, sorry. We're going to start with a chain 6, which counts as a double crochet chain 3, and we're going to work a double crochet into that first oval. Into the next oval, we're going to work 5 double crochets. A double crochet is yarn over your hook. We're going to insert it into the next oval, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll do that again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the oval, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do it 3 more times. Okay, so we've got 5 double crochets in the second oval. Into the third oval, we're going to work double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. Okay, in the third oval we did double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. Remember in the first one we did a chain 6 and a double crochet, and I said the chain 6 counted as a double chain 3, so it was double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. So it kind of mimics the rest of the pattern in the row, which is double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. Okay, we've now done everything we need for this pattern, so now the next section of the repeat is to work 5 double crochets into the next oval. And into the next oval we'll work double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. Next oval we'll work 5 double crochets. Next oval we'll work double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. Next oval we'll work 5 double crochets. And in our last oval we'll work double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. Okay, and I'll set that down so you can see what row 1 looks like. Okay, we're going to pick up our work and chain 6, which counts as a double crochet, chain 3. Turn our work, and we're going to work 5 double crochets into that first chain 3 space. Okay, like that. Then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to work a 2 double crochet together over the first and last double crochets in the 5 double crochet section of the row below. So remember when we worked 5 double crochets all together in that oval? We're now going to work the 2 legs of our double crochet 2 together into the first and the last. So we did a chain 2. We're going to start our first double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook in the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We now have 2 loops on our hook. We're going to skip the next 3 stitches, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We now have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 2. And now we'll work 5 double crochets into the next chain 3 space. Chain 2, and we're going to work a 2 double crochet together over the first and 5th stitch of the 5 double crochet section in the row below. So yarn over, insert your hook in the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook in the last stitch because we skipped the middle 3, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook, chain 2, 5 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, chain 2, double crochet 2 together over the first and 5th stitch of that 5 double crochet section. So we did the first leg in the first stitch, skip the next 3, yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook, chain 2, 5 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, chain 2, double crochet together over the first and 5th, 5 double crochets in the last chain 3 space. It was actually a chain 6 space, but remember that that counted as a double crochet chain 3. And then we're going to chain 3 and double crochet into the double crochet at the end of the row, so the first 3 chains counted as the double of that chain 6. So work the double crochet into the 3rd chain of that chain 6 like that. Okay, and I'll set this down so you can see what row 2 looks like. Okay, we're ready to start row 3. We're going to start with a chain 6, which counts as a double crochet chain 3. We're going to turn our work and we're going to work a double crochet into the same chain 3 space. Like that. We're going to work 5 double crochets, 1 each over the next 5 double crochets. Like that. And then we're going to work double crochet, chain 3 double crochet under the double crochet 2 together in the previous row. See how there's an upside down V where we make that stitch? Well, that's where we're going to work our double crochets now, in that space underneath the middle of the double crochet 2 together. So we did a double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet in that same space. Before we go any further on row 3, I want to point out that because this is a half hexagon shape, we're doing, in essence, we're doing 3 separate pieces. We're doing increases on either side here and increases in these 2 areas, so that we have 3 triangles instead of 2. If we were doing a top-down construction and just trying to do 1 triangle, we'd be growing down the middle and on either side. But to do a half hexagon, we need 2 increase points down the center and 1 on each side. So we've started row 3 now. We're going to do something different here and here to begin our 2 double increase points. So I'll show you. Well, so now we'll pick up. Okay, so we started our row with the chain 6, double crochet in the chain 3 space, 5 double crochets, 1 each in the double crochet. Then we did our double crochet, chain 3 double crochet around the 2 double crochet together in the row below. So now we need to start doing increases over the next 5 stitches. And let me show you how we do that. We're going to work 2 double crochets in the first stitch, 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and then in the 3rd stitch we're going to work a double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, and then each of the next 2 stitches will work 2 double crochets each. So I'll set that down so you can see. So now instead of just working 1 double crochet in each of those 5 stitches, now we've created 2 5 double crochet sections and a chain 3 section. Okay, so now we'll go back to our established pattern and work a double crochet, chain 3 double crochet under the 2 double crochet together in the row below. Sometimes after a chain 3 space you have to hold your yarn differently to get it to stay taut. Sometimes I pick up the work with my ring finger on my right hand just to keep the work taut when I'm trying to come back down and work a stitch after a section of chain. Okay, so now the middle 5 double crochet section is same as as either side, and that's to work 1 double crochet in each stitch. If we were doing a regular triangular shawl, this center section would be where we did the increase, but because we're doing a half hexagon, it's in thirds. Okay, so now we'll work double crochet, chain 3 double crochet under the double crochet 2 together from the previous row. And now we're ready to do our increase section again. So over the next 5 stitches, we're going to work 2 double crochets in the first one, 2 double crochets in the second one, double crochet, chain 3 in the third one, two double crochets in the fourth, and 2 double crochets in the fifth. Double crochet, chain 3 double crochet around the base of the 2 double crochet together in the previous row. One double crochet each in the next 5 stitches. And then double crochet, chain 3 double crochet in the last chain 3 space. Okay, so now the end of row 3, you can start to see our shape beginning. We have 2 corners with increase begun here, so you can see we're going to start getting that 3-sided half hex. Let's see, because this would stay flat, so it'll be a 3-sided half hexagon beginning now, because we're increasing here and here now for the rest of the shawl. Okay, we're ready to begin row 4. We're going to start with a chain 6, which counts as a double crochet, chain 3. We're going to turn our work. We're going to work 5 double crochets into that first chain 3 space. Like that. Then we're going to work a chain 2, and over the next 5 double crochet section, we're going to work double crochet 2 together over the first and fifth, so skipping the middle 3, chain 2, like that, then 5 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, Okay, we've come to our increase section, and I really love the way I designed this because it has the exact number of stitches you need to do the rest of the pattern without having to alter it at all. We did all of the increasing in the row 3 so that the row 4 is just to work 5 double crochets in the chain 3 spaces and double crochet 2 together over the first and fifth stitch in each 5 double crochet section. So it'll do a chain 2 plus the chain 2s on either side. So chain 2, double crochet 2 together over the first and fifth stitch in that next section, chain 2, and in that chain 3 space from the center we're going to work 5 double crochets. So in essence, this row is no different than if there were increases in the row below or not. We're still doing the same exact thing across as we did when we didn't have increases. So in the next 5 stitches, we chain 2. In the next 5 stitches, we'll work a double crochet 2 together over the first and fifth stitch, chain 2, 5 double crochets in the next chain 3 space, chain 2. One thing I want to point out is when there are the V stitch of the double crochet, chain 3 double crochet, make sure that you pay attention to that double crochet not being a part of the 5 double crochet section. When we're doing these double crochet 2 together, it's over the 5 double crochet section. Okay, so we're going to end with 5 double crochets in the chain 3 space, chain 3, and double crochet in the double crochet portion of that chain 6 space. Let's set our work down so you can see what we look like at the end of row 4. Okay, we've got our 2 corners started, so we're doing increases here and here, and increases here and here. These are single increases and double increases. Now, if you need to place a stitch marker here and here, it might be helpful in reminding you that on every row 3 we're going to be doing that increase along here. The pattern also and the chart also call this out. So what you're going to need to, and isn't that amazing? This entire shawl is now done with just repeating rows 3 and 4. There's nothing else to learn. So this whole shawl is done with repeating rows 3 and 4. I'll show you that increase section in the shawl here. There's the increase section where we do the extra two sets of 5 double crochet in the chain 3 so that we grow by 2 of those repeats and 1 corner every other row. So what you want to do now is just repeat rows 3 and 4 until your shawl is long enough for you, or you run out of yarn. I've got a long way to go to finish my ball. So what I'll do is do a couple more rows here, and then I'll show you how to do the edging. Okay, I did 1 more repeat of rows 3 and 4, and then 1 more repeat of row 3. No matter how much yarn you have or how big you're going to make your shawl, you want to make sure that to start the edging row, you want to end on a row 3. So you're going to repeat rows 3 and 4 for as long as you want, and then you're going to repeat row 3 one more time. And then the edging rows could not be easier. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. We're going to start with a chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and into that first chain 3 space we're going to work 8 more double crochets. Okay, now we're going to skip the next double crochet because it's part of that V stitch of the double crochet, chain 3 double crochet, and we're going to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. You know where we do the 5 double crochet section. We want to do 1 double crochet in each of those. And then we're skipping the next double crochet because we just want to work into the chain 3 space of the V stitches. So we're working 1 double crochet in each of the 5 double crochets in that section, and then in this section of the double chain 3 double, all we're doing is 9 double crochets in the chain 3 space. Okay, and then we're skipping the next stitch because that's part of the V stitch, and you want to work 1 double crochet in each of the next 5 double crochets. And that's it for this row. We're working 9 double crochets in the chain 3 spaces and 1 double crochet in the top of each of the double crochets in the 5 double crochet section. So you want to repeat that all the way across this row, and then on the next row you're just going to work 1 double crochet in each stitch across, and I'll show you what that looks like on the finished shawl. See how it gives us this beautiful scalloped border? So just to remind you, in the 5 double crochet sections we worked 1 double crochet in each stitch, and then in each of the chain 3 sections we worked 9 double crochets, and then on the following row we just worked 1 double crochet in each stitch across. When blocking, this would be a great position for putting your pins to really help emphasize that scalloped edge. Please visit my website to get the free pattern, which includes the line-by-line instructions as well as the charts for making this shawl. And then you can get more information to order the Be So Fine yarn. This is Passionate Plum colorway, and this was Berrylicious colorway. and you'll only need 1 hank of yarn to finish the shawl. I also have some handmade shawl pins that match a lot of the yarns if you're interested in purchasing those on my website as well. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a comment below, and if you have any suggestions for new videos, I'm always open.